if you're trying to convince people that you're denazifying a country, perhaps it's best not to have actual Nazis within your rank and file, Diane.
Yes, so this is a story from The Telegraph. I mean, the only way that Putin has actually denazified Ukraine is that he has sent neo-Nazis into Ukraine, and now that he's getting them to all pull back, I suppose he could say he's technically denazifying it. But this is another one of just... What we have here is proof, which is great. Mm-hmm. We've got proof of Putin and another of his ridiculous, shameful lies. Another of his pretexts for invading a neighbouring country has been laid bare because there's a group known as Task Force Rusik, I'm going to pronounce it as, and they're recruited from nationalist circles in Moscow and St. Petersburg, and they have been hired as mercenaries, sent into Ukraine, and they have been posting photographs on social media. And thankfully, people have been looking at these photos and they've got so much information from them. And now they can see, because these neo-Nazis, they use a lot of symbolism. So they have they can see the symbols of their tattoos, the symbols of the insignias that they wear. And they can see that they're clearly in the Kharkiv region. And they've been sent there by Putin, which is just disgusting. And the worst part is that this is a very brutal group, and they have been accused of committing war crimes, and they're being investigated for war crimes by the International Criminal Court in The Hague. Yeah. So it's just another example of the disgusting approach towards the Ukrainian people that Putin has taken.
An absolute horror show. Now.
Well, I don't want to get accused of... you always get accused of being a Putin apologist if you say, obviously it's horrific, but also the media was having a big issue with the fact that the Azov battalion in Ukraine are also basically Nazis, and that's been a big way, Putin can use that to obviously attack the Western side. So now the press has been struggling to deal with that, so now they've also found some Nazis in Russia, so it's a Trump situation where there are bad people on many sides. Not that I'm saying it's equal when you invade a country, I'm not saying it's equal between Russia and Ukraine, but it's interesting there's Nazis on both sides, so it's just horrific all around, basically.
Well, I think Nazis, people who adopt that kind of doctrine, are generally violent people.
Yeah.
They are looking for something to channel their violence. So they channel it into hate and channel it into attacking other people. So it doesn't surprise me that somebody who already ascribes to that kind of warped violent thinking would end up fighting on both sides because they just want to fight.
Too right, absolutely. And what a distressing story.